So tune in next week. This week, today, Sunday, AEW has their pay-per-view. And I'm not watching that one because I don't pay for pay-per-views. One, I don't have cable, so I don't pay for it that way. And I do have HBO Max specifically for AEW Dynamite, right? And I guess a couple other shows and live events for sports. But I mean, the deal that they were offering was a $40 for the pay-per-view through HBO Max, but I'm already paying $20 a month for HBO Max, so I'm not paying an extra $40 for one show that only has one match that I'm looking forward to anyway, man. I can't wait to see what the highlights are for the MJF versus Kenny Omega match. Like that is in my opinion the only build up for that pay-per-view that's happening probably right now that I could even think of, right? Like they have a lot of other matches and a lot of other people on the card, I'm sure. And when I watch and hear the reviews, I'm sure that it'll be mixed with a whole bunch of different reviews. But I know ultimately the only thing that stands out the most is MJF, the Devil, versus Kenny Omega, the God. And I think MJF is going to pull that one out. I wouldn't be surprised if he had to resort to using some type of cheating tactics because he is an ass like that. But maybe he wants to do the sport of professional wrestling justice by just having a straight up win. Or maybe Tony Khan goes a different direction and gives the belt to Kenny Omega, with a lot of people getting retirements and like dedications for the last years of their, you know, usage in wrestling. Maybe this is their way of saying, all right, Kenny Omega, you have it for one more go, right? And see what you can do. But I'll be reporting on that throughout the week, probably, right? I'm gonna try and get back to doing the Raw versus Dynamite reviews, right? The 4 categories, but that's for the pro wrestling, man. For the boxing stuff, though, we got a little bit of news happening, right? We got the news happening with Tyson Fury, right? He fought against Makhmudov yesterday on Netflix, and I watched it. It was a great fight between two big guys, right? Makhmudov is known for fighting bears, right? And apparently he was number 5 ranked heavyweight in the world, right? So he's not a pushover, right? Tyson Fury took him the distance, went the full 12 rounds, and won dominantly on the scorecard, right? I don't know if the Gypsy King could have KO'd him earlier, and if he was just toying with him to last the 12 rounds for the Gypsy King's stamina purposes, right? Or, if Makhmudov just got a solid head like that, but he was absorbing some punches, and I'm surprised he didn't get KO'd, right? A lot of the fights actually on that Netflix card went the distance. They all went to the decision except for the second fight. The fight before the main event was a pretty good fight too, though. That was the one with Ben versus Progress, right? A couple of English guys, I think. I'm not familiar with English boxing, so I don't know any of these guys. But it was a hell of a fight, man. Ben won, right? I think it's like I'll have the effects up here so you can see his name. But Ben won, and he won in a dominant fashion. In fact, if you looked at the other guy's face, Progress, right, it's all beat up. And the other guy's face wasn't beat up until like the very end, and it was caused by a headbutt, right? Like this guy, Progress, started getting desperate at the end there, doing some low dirty tactics, man. Came in with that headbutt, cracked homeboy in the side right here, busted up that whole entire eye, right? But yeah, I guess in a fight, you're losing a fight. You don't want to go out without some type of mark on the other person, right? But he didn't get deducted a point for that because sometimes you do lose points for that. But another fight that went the distance, right? Deontay Wilder fought. I didn't see that fight, but I did see the highlights on the YouTubes, and it seemed like another good heavyweight fight, right? The guy he fought against, he seemed like he had a pretty strong chin. Derek Chisaro went to a split decision, right? That was one of the ones that was in London, a lot of fights happening overseas in London right now. It reminds me of Kanye West. Maybe that's why he was trying to set up that music tour that he was going to do before he got banned from going over there. You're like, yikes. We could have seen Kanye in the stands at this fight or something, He wasn't allowed over there, though. which kind of sucks. It's lame, right? Poor Kanye. I feel bad for him. Let's see.